Good morning, students. This is Sampat Bhadu, Assistant Professor of English, Government College, Sri Dungargarh, Bikaner. Today, we are going to take up the next poem entitled Words, composed by Edwin Thumboo. Edwin Thumboo is considered to be perhaps the most renowned and distinguished poet of Singapore. Post the completion of his graduation in English and History from University of Malaya, he worked in the civil services for some time. He began to work in the University of Singapore in 1967 as an assistant lecturer, a job that he most desired. He received his PhD from the University of Singapore in 1970. He eventually went to the head of the Department of English Language and Literature in 1979. The first work that he published was in 1972, a collection of nursery rhymes titled Child's Delight. 1977, he published Gods Can Die, a collection of poems for adults, for which he was awarded the National Council of Singapore Book Award in 1978. He was also appointed the Dean of the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences until late 1991. The present poem, Words, highlights the immense importance of words in our life. They have tremendous impact on the listeners. We should use words for others with great care and balance. If we use words for someone behind him, these may be dangerous. Words in themselves are not corrupt or offensive, but it is the context that makes them so. Words in themselves are not corrupt or offensive, but what makes them corrupt is the context in which they are used. They are nothing unless communicated in the form of dialogue along with gestures and mood. Words are not personalities. For poets, words are a part of the poems for expression of feelings, and it depends on them how they use them. Dear students, today we are going to discuss about words, the importance or the significance of words, that how important the words are there in our life, in our language. You know, dear students, our expression is incomplete until or unless they are expressed through words. Our ideas, our notions remain hidden, they remain buried until they are spoken out, until they are expressed in the form of words. Words are called as containers, which contain the meaning of our thoughts. So, words are the means or the medium of expression through which we express our ideas, our thoughts. But the question here is that words don't carry equal meaning to all, simply because different people have different ideology, different understanding. The same word may be understood positively by one person, and the same may be understood negatively by the other. It depends upon the level of understanding, depends upon the context. And you know, my dear students, words don't have a single meaning. Words don't have a uniform or a universal meaning. There is no ultimate meaning of words. Words gain their meaning from the context in which they are used. So the context is more important than the words themselves. So should be used words should be used carefully and very intelligently. Let's take up the text. Words are dangerous, especially the simple kind you leave behind for others, for undesirable relatives and assorted purposes. They are understood simply, edited, taken with a kind of air, a careful disregard. Their plainness complicates. The poet says that the words can be dangerous, especially those words which you speak for others when they are not present before you. Because such words can be misrepresented by undesirable friends or relatives for specific purposes. Though you have spoken the words in simple manner, however, they are edited, modified, and manipulated by others, and they are changed completely with a different air and reach to the person for whom you have said in a changed form. The simplicity and plainness of the words is turned into complexity. These words can create great problem in relations. They can hurt others and corrupt your image and reputation. It's quite true, my dears. If you speak some words for the person in his or her absence, the words you spoke were quite simple, were quite plain, but those words may be manipulated, they may be changed, they may be edited by the listeners, and the listeners, out of some grudge, out of some malicious feeling for you, may interpret the words in other meanings, and they modify the words and they tell the person for whom the words were spoken in other way round, and the person may be angry with you. The person may misrepresent or misinterpret the meaning of your words, and your relations become sour. So the words are very dangerous if they are misinterpreted or misrepresented. The next stanza, when you say, tell him please that the anger has come to pass, that friendship is not maimed, or please do come but after the fever has been put aside. When you mean to be polite, careful, explicit, considerate, circumspect, adopting the proper tone, you are likely to be quoted as saying, he won't. The stanza describes that words have the power to reveal the state of one's mind, so words should be conveyed through proper tone and gestures. If you have expressed your anger with angry words, it may hurt or displease others. He may evaluate you according to your behavior and words you have spoke. However, later when your anger disappears and you return to your normal state, and when you tell others to forget your anger and that the friendship is not affected by the angry words, when you are polite, considerate, and sagacious, honestly adopting your natural way of talking, it is difficult for others to believe on you, as you have deformed your image by your angry words. You may be regarded as cunning or a person of affectations. The point means that words put great effect upon others. Words once spoken can never be taken back, can never be deleted. So we should always be careful while speaking words. Next stanza. Words are neither valid, merciful, nor bad in themselves. Nothing unless used, urged, imported into dialogue, becoming part anger, part laughter, bruised, adding to the mood and gesture. Words are words, except for us, they are not personalities. We make them into poems. The poet says that Words are simply words. Words are neither valid, nor merciful, nor bad, nor good in themselves. They are good or bad only when they are used with a tone and in dialogue form. When words are spoken collectively in a meaningful and dialogue form, they have their importance. They are nothing till they are not used. Words are nothing unless communicated in the form of dialogue along with gestures and mood. Words show their importance when they are used to laugh or make angry others. Words are not personalities. For poets, words are a part of the poems for expression of feelings, and it depends on them how they use them. Words are innocent if they are silent, but if they are used to express different moods in dialogues, they are active and ferocious. Dear students, words may prove dangerous, they may prove polite, they may prove bad, they may prove good. Actually, words in themselves are neither of the above. They are neither angry, they are neither bad nor good. Words become good or bad from the context in which they are used. Words become good or bad from the manner in which they are expressed, from the mood and the gestures of the speaker, of the orator. Otherwise, words are lifeless. Words don't have any kind of spirit. They don't have any kind of influence or effect until they are used. Unless they are used, they don't make any effect on others. Words gain their meaning with the mood and the gestures with which they are expressed. And we understand the real meaning of the words. The same word may make someone happy at one time, and the same word may make someone angry at the other point of time. So, dear students, always use your words carefully, tactfully, and considerably. There is one saying in English: think before you leap. Means whatever you are going to say or whatever you are going to do, you must think about that thoroughly. Otherwise, the words spoken by you may cause you troubles, may put you in tight corner, may put you in hot waters. So be very much careful regarding your language that you use. Thank you and have a nice day. God bless you all. Good morning, students.